Get in, Chief. It's way too cold to be out there tonight.
Where are you taking me?
It's too cold to be wandering around out there tonight, Chief.
Are you one of those government people? I don't got no dollars for a cab ride.
Here, let me turn the heat up.
I'm not a chief. Call me General. I ain't going to no shelter. If that's what you got on your pea brain. Let me out here. And I ain't having sex either, if you're one of those maniacs. You don't say much of anything, do you? I don't blame you. You start talking to someone and pretty soon they think they own your brain. Your soul. That's what my mommy and daddy thought. I showed them. That thermos and sandwiches, that just for show?
I guess you've seen enough of this world, Chief. General. I always had this rotten kind of luck. Look who I'm talking to. I don't mean bad luck like babies born to crack whores or with no arms. We're the only family on the block whose house was demolished by a tornado. I'm talking about the pesky little things. Not that your death is a pesky little thing, mind you. I'm talking being stopped by a train at every crossing, or trying to leave a grocery store just when everybody else walks up to the dimwit cashier. You probably think I'm the luckiest man in the world. Got a house, a family. But I work all the time, too, to have those things, so I never get to just sit down and enjoy my house. And kids? Oh, don't get me started. People say enjoy your kids while you can, because before you know it, you turn around and they're gone. Oh, shit, I'd turn around 10 times for that to happen. That generation is going to single-handedly solve the homeless problem by never leaving home. I suppose it's fitting you're going to your home on the coldest night of the year. No one in their right mind is out there tonight. No offense. Hell, I blew my nose and the napkin cracked. Tonight's a night for huddling around a roaring fire with the people you love. I hardly had any fares tonight, so I figured, what the hell, I'll pick one of yous up and drive you around for a while, keep you warm. See how lucky I am I picked you? At this point, you're probably better off on ice. I don't suppose there's any great final resting place for you, considering there's no resting while you're alive. Who knows, maybe you're one of the lucky ones, like those old songs from the Depression. No locks on your door, owning the sun in the morning and the moon at night, plenty of nothing. I know they make it sound romantic when it's just dirty and cold. Do I have more than nothing? When I'm as cold and stiff as you are, my final ride might be in some fancy hearse, but what would it mean? Who did I really help by being here? Who would remember anyway? Besides my kids, if they could pull themselves away from the cable long enough to come to my fucking funeral. I normally don't talk much. My friends call me Silent Ron. The hell are you talking? No one listens anyway. I got a feeling you are listening. I've literally driven around in circles, making small talk with strangers for 14 hours a day, till I couldn't utter a single syllable to my wife. More for me. Thank you very much. Guess I'm jumping to conclusions. Maybe you have kids. Maybe they're doctors and lawyers and they haven't spoken to you since you stepped out on their mother. That was before you lost everything in the stock market. And maybe they're homeless too. And they're looking for you right now. Alleys and doorways, turning over bums till they find a half-filled bottle, or half-empty depending on their attitude, to make them forget all about their search. Forget all about you. I won't forget you, General. You can count on that. You're the first motherfucker to die in the back of my cab. At least while I was driving it. Well, maybe somebody else beat you to the punch with some other driver. Who knows? God, it just dawned on me. I hope you're not leaving something contagious back there. You might be starting a trend. You look way too young to have died from old age. Too young to have died from cancer, too. Well, I shouldn't say that. I had a cancer scare once. I had these 2 dots on my forehead I thought were pimples, but they'd get scabby and come back fresh in the same spot. So I went to this doctor at the clinic, dermatologist from China, real bad accent. And he barely steps in the door, and then he says, "Pre-cancer," and he walks back out again, leaving me there panicking. I mean, he came in and he said what I didn't want to hear, the C word, damn communist. A couple minutes later, he comes back, and I says, "Doc, you just don't walk in a room and give the C word, then walk right back out again, leaving your patient just sitting there." "Nah, say C word, say P word, pre-cancer, you should know better." I said, "Yeah, but, Doc, a pre-Labor Day sale supposes that Labor Day is right around the corner. Sail and now." And that was that. He sprayed some Freon on my face. Felt like the wind tonight. Labor Day never came. That's an old story. Hey, did you see when that TV reporter, the big mouth guy, what the hell's his name? He posed as a homeless guy? The heck was that? I felt embarrassed for him and the homeless. I wanted one to kick his ass. Some of you guys can be pretty tough. I guess I don't have to tell you that, you reaching the rank of general and all. I remember this one time. I was wearing out my shoe leather, hiking it from Jackson to Division. I only got a couple bucks in my pocket. I never cab it. I've got an aversion to National Public Radio. So I go about a block and I meet this old guy, and he's got only one leg. Works a corner at State Madison. And he wants me to buy a Streetwise paper for the homeless for $1. So I buy one. You ever sell those? It's a pretty good program. So anyway, I spend $1 that I really don't have. I go about another block, and then there's this lady sitting in the doorway. She's holding the papers up. And she's either doesn't have the energy to stand, or she's a low-pressure salesman. And I usually feel bad for the women, so I buy one from her too. So now I've got 2 streetwises walking down the street, plain as day. Then there's this young guy, and he's dancing and singing and telling jokes and really working hard to make $1 to better himself. So I buy one from him too. So now I got no money. I got 3 streetwises. People are going to think that I'm homeless. And I just about reached my destination when this big black guy comes out and he says, "Yo, streetwise." But I ain't got no money. So I hold up the papers. And he says, "Oh, you got yours already, huh? You helped the homeless, big man? That makes you and me okay, right?" Yeah, I felt bad, but at the same time I was mad. I mean, I'm not Rockefeller here. I'm doing the best I can. What more can I do? You know what it's like? You're going out to a movie or dinner and you run into one of you guys. It brings you down. It stays with you. You feel bad all night. Selfish way to look at it, huh? Well, here's to the south. Well, here's your stop, General. Give them hell. Sorry, Chief. General.
Hey, Silent Rob. Miles to go before we sleep. Won't make our fortune jibber-jibbing with this executive.
It's cold out there, Chief.
It's Chicago. It's winter. It's supposed to be cold. Just keep a place for me close to the fire.